Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight and the Open Door, your spiritual caffeine for a high vibrational life. I am Mitchell, the Intuitive Messenger, and it is Friday, June 7th, 2013. And I want to thank you for taking time to watch these videos. I truly appreciate it. I also thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel, becoming a fan of my Facebook page, and checking out my website, intuitivemessenger.org, to see what Team Spirit has in the daily messages, which often resonates and echoes what's going on here. So some of you may just want to read it rather than sit through a 8-minute video. So I am in Macon, Georgia. I will be heading up to Atlanta shortly. Just taking care of the stuff that I need to do video-wise, produce this and do my posts and check emails and everything. So I do want to say, Starbucks, thank you for putting so many Starbucks on Interstate 75 from Orlando to Macon. I did stop at 3. You know, if I had to get another sponsor, it would be Panera Bread, but I would only drink coffee at Starbucks. I got to tell you that. I only have the Starbucks coffee, and I'm slowly enjoying every bit of food that you Starbucks people put in your little cafes there. So, all that being said, I want you as a sponsor, Starbucks. So, here's our card for today, and it is going to be the Fool card. Now, earlier I did a spread for myself just to see what my day would be like, what the convention would be like tonight, and then meeting someone, so it was kind of fun, and the Fool card came up. So here we are, and this just echoes with the entire month of June. The entire month of June and the Fool spread, the card is death, and after death comes brand new beginnings. And as you can see, the Fool card is the number 0, so it's about brand new starts. It's like, this is kind of weird, but I always think of like the egg with those sperm coming to it. So think about the 0 as brand new beginnings or births. I love the little companion. With our Fool here, most decks there's a dog, just depending on which deck, but there's a companion starting off with a Fool with his little tiny satchel, not quite yet realizing he's got all his tools he needs right there. So today, enjoy your brand new beginnings. And you know what, I was just told, especially around animals, I think there might be you or several of the people that you know bringing a new animal into your life. They're very important. I know my animal communication is really taking off, especially in the Orlando area. Thank you to all of you who are working with me there. And, you know, it's one of those things, I don't brag on a lot of stuff or say boastful words, but boy, I tell you, the animal communication stuff, that comes probably the easiest to me. And I know that I'm getting to the point where I'm embracing it much more, because I never thought I would head down that road. But lo and behold, probably 4 years ago, I said out loud, I know one day my card will say psychic animal communicator. And it does. My business card does. So enjoy your day of beginnings, especially around the animals. If you're wondering, look up adding like olive oil to dogs' food, especially the dry food, for any digestive problems. I'm getting something there for some people. Look it up before you do it. Make sure your breed and your animal and your doctor, it works. You know, as a medical intuitive, I have to be very careful about what I say. I always encourage you to check with your doctors and Google it and search it yourself and make an informed decision before you just follow the words of a psychic and medium. I put our value very high, but I also understand the laws of the world we still live in, the physical laws, not the universal ones. So I'm going to jump to the open door. I'll talk to you in just a moment. So hello, I am still Mitchell, and this is the open door. And as you can see, I am in a hotel with a blank wall. I looked around trying to find something with a prettier background, but you know what? I like the white. It resonates with me. And in my quiet meditation time between the open door, I kept seeing the Target symbol in my head, the big mega store Target here in the United States. And I saw the crumbling and rumbling of like a political figure, like completely falling apart. So it'd be interesting to see if Target and or somebody in a high political official is really finally crumbling, exiting, resigning. And with Target, I felt like there was, you know, they seem in the news, they seem to be like this great company that just continues to move forward. So I wonder if there's going to be a bump in the road for them, is what it feels like. But also it could be just an image of someone getting a target put on their back. Oh, again, anytime I get this kind of information, I want us to vibrate and resonate as high as we can, because just as I said that, I saw assassination attempts. Um, Having the target on the back. So I set the intention for, and I hope you do too, a high vibration within the realms of a possible assassination of a high political official. I'm going to say high because I don't even want to speak any of the words that it might be, the highest in our country. But I'm also being told by Spirit there are those thoughts all day long. So continue to set the vibration high, and we will see what happens there. And I think that's about it. Spoke a little bit about animals before. Love your animals today. Really connect with them, learn from them. They are great mirrors and teachers for us, especially those that are domesticated, living with us. They chose to be with us, whether we believe it or not. We made an agreement to connect with them. I personally do believe that some human spirits or aspects of the human soul can come back in animals, but typically I feel, and my connections have been with animals that have just been animals for most of the time. And they, in my connection and communication, they can grow and evolve as more intelligent type beings. I talk to some dogs, and a lot of times the bigger ones, not always, but the bigger ones tend to be just dogs. They're just dogs. They're animals, and they're beautiful and live in the moment. And then more of the smaller ones are the ones that I feel like have evolved, and the intelligence is a little bit higher. I feel like I'm talking to their soul versus a guide, where like a lot of the bigger dogs and bigger animals, I feel like I'm talking to their guides that connect with them. And then you get into the animals of the wild, and it's just a whole nother story. Elephants, when I've been around them, high intelligence. Snakes, not so much. Not so much. And I do like snakes. I know most of you probably are recoiling right now, but they're amazing animals that can teach us a lot. So connect with your animals that you feel comfortable with around your house. Pay attention to when a slug is in your backyard, or a woodpecker flies across your dash, or the squirrels are out in full force. So the animals are definitely here. I know why Noah saved them on the ark, which that's a whole nother story. Just to tease you, I always think the ark was a spaceship. But again, that's another story. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. And I say to you, namaste.